joints later. And we'll roll up and down the finger. And into the palm. And the pads of the pinky. And the thumb. And down to the wrist. Up to the knuckles and across. And I think we're keeping the ball in the palm and squeezing it. And release. Squeeze. Release. And squeeze. Release. On the back. Switch. 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 Hinging at the waist, go through the legs. Switch. Switch. And switch. All on the floor. Assess the feet. Step on the ball in the middle of the foot and press down 3 times. Up to the knuckles, press on each. Roll across. Bring the ball to the top of the heel, pivot on the toes, and roll across the top of the heels. And bring the ball back to the middle of the foot. And wiggle the toes. Bring toes up to the ball and press the toes into the ball. Raise the toes and separate. Press again. Wiggle again. And swivel. Three, 2, 1, release. Reassess. Repeat with the other foot 3 times in the middle. Knuckles. Across the knuckles. Across the top of the heel. Middle of the foot and wiggle the toes. Press the toes into the ball. Raise and separate. Press again. Wiggle again. And swivel. Three, 2, 1. Release. Get the ball out of the way. Reassess. And let's do some wood chops. The middle. And then from one side to the other diagonally across the body. And then the other way. And then we'll shape the tree. Three, two, one, center, twist at the waist, swing the arms. And then center with ocean wave breathing. Fingers and thumb at the base of the spine. Get out together in starlight. Then do same thing other directions. And the center. Take some steps forward. And then elbow towards the opposite knee. And slap the opposite heel. Slap the heel behind you. And then a twist and a punch with a cross step in front. and walk, march, or jog. So we got the chair exercise of the day. We're going to do the sit to stands, 10 of those. But still might want to do squats or anything else. I'm going to sprint. You can do what you're doing. Whatever you do, be safe. And I'm going to do 5 Tibetans after class. Going to get going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2. And 20. And 30. The rest. You interlace the fingers, bring the hands up over the head. On your toes if you can. You're reaching up either way. Come back down if you were up and back if you can. Come back to center, drop one hand, and lean in that direction. Go the other way. Back to center, interlace the fingers again, drop the hands to the chest. Press out. Come on down, interlace the fingers behind the back, raise the hands up. Go a little higher. And come on down and check. Let's swim. And go backwards. And then do breaststroke. Extend the arms, tap the shoulders. And then bring one arm across the body and press in. And then the other. First arm behind the back, pressing down and in. And then the other. Form a T, squeeze the shoulder blades together and hold. And release. Squeeze. Release. And squeeze. Release. Grab both elbows, rock side to side. And bring your hands down and rotate the neck. Go the other way. Nod. And go ear to shoulder. Tuck in the chin and up head like a pigeon. And then look up. Look down. We go over one shoulder. And then the other. And let us grab a stick. We're going to put the stick inside the sole, the arch of one foot. Other foot comes out, slide down the stick. Stretch the adductors. Do the same thing the other way. Come on up, bring one foot out front, put the stick behind it, slide down the stick. Lift the sole of the foot and wiggle it if you can. Come on up, bring the sole of the foot against the stick and press. And repeat with the other leg. First in front. And then the sole against the stick. Okay, we're going to do the EFI toning bar routine. Stick is parallel to the spine, one hand on top, one in the middle, go up and down. Parallel to the spine. Then switch the position of the hands and repeat. And bring the stick up overhead and go side to side. And then bring the stick to the shoulders, palms facing in, 10 bicep curls. Leave the stick below the waist, reverse the grip, hinge at the waist, bend the knee slightly, come down, pick the stick up, and go back down again and pick the stick up. We'll do it 10 times. Feel this in the glutes and the hamstrings. Deadlift. And then we're gonna go back down, stay down, and lift the elbows past the rib cage 10 times. Okay, come on up, stick is at the shoulders, lift it overhead. And then drop it below the waist, palms are facing in. We're lifting the elbows up to shoulder height. Everything is 10. Keep it at the shoulders and push out. And then bring it around back, palms facing away from the body. Bring the stick behind you 10 times. Reverse the grip, do another 10. Bring it up to the crook of the elbows and twist at the waist. And then bring the stick around front, hold on with 2 hands. One hand or a finger or 2 at the top, step back, up on the toes for a second, back on the heels for a second. And let's rock back and forth about 17 times. And that's good. We'll put the stick down and grab a chair. Going to start with the sit to stands. You can follow me with my hands or put them wherever it feels safest for you. Going to do 10 sit to stands. 1, 2, 3, 9, and 10. All right, going to sit down in the middle of the chair, put the hands up parallel to the ears, come forward about 45 degrees. Go back. We'll do about 7 of those, keeping the core engaged. And then cross the hands over the chest and go back and tap the back of the chair and come back. Again, core engaged, and we'll do about 7. And then bring one leg up. Ankles about the knee, out about the knee, and we're going to rotate in one direction. Then the other. And then press the toes towards the shin and away from the shin. And then lean forward and press the knee towards the floor. And come on back up, put that leg down, bring the other leg up. Rotate in one direction. And then the other. And then the toes towards and away from the shin. And then press on the knee as you lean forward. And then come back. Sit back a little in the chair, make sure you're nice and solid. Bring your feet up and kick them like you're kicking in the water, back and forth. And then bring them down. Put your hands behind your head. And you're going to twist to one side and lift that foot up, and then the other side. And lift that foot up. Three, 2, and 1. Stop. And then you're going to bring both feet up like you're hopping. Three, 2, and 1. Okay. Press both hands together in prayer position and push. And then put one palm on top of the other, grab your fingers and pull apart. Reverse the position of the hands and repeat. And then we'll do some seated jacks. Okay. All right, that's good. Well, you could do the breathing exercise sitting down. Again, it's one nice deep inhale and then one more inhale through the nose to fill the lungs. And a nice sigh to release through the mouth. Here we go. Let's do 12. Get the chair out of the way, standing up. And then rub those hands together to cultivate chi. Form a chi ball. And it still wants to go. Want to stop. And then center and take your breath. Let us open our hearts. Pause and send it out. And center 2 breaths. And bring down chi from above. Gather from below. And namaste.
Thank you, Thom.
Hey, Mira, thank you for coming.
Did you ever have it happen that you showed up and nobody else showed up?
Yeah, it's happened a couple of times. It hasn't in a while. Since you've been back, it's been great. But no, it happened a couple of times.
Okay.
But I'll do it anyway and leave. I leave the recording.
Okay, I'll see you Monday.
All right.
Okay,
Have a good
bye.
weekend. Bye-bye. And I'm going to do the 5 Tibetans. So here we go. We're going to do, you can twist at the waist, swing the arms, or do some spins, not spins. We're going to do up to 11. 4. And that's 11, and then we're going to take 2 deep breaths. If you are still spinning, keep spinning. Take your time. It'll be a while before we get down to the floor. Gonna move the camera. If I can find some room between these animals.
All right. So, in the modified version, the soles of the feet are on the floor. Hands are by the side, head, neck, and shoulders come up as the soles come off the floor and go right back down. Now, you can put your hands behind the small of your back to protect your lower back if you need that, or behind your head to protect your neck. In the regular version, the legs are extended. Again, the hands are by the side or in one of those other two positions for any issues you may have with your back or neck. And the legs come up, just the head, neck, and shoulders come off the floor and back down. One, you can do it to 11, however you do it. 2, 3. You have to stop at 3, stop at 3. 4. Or wherever you have to stop. 6. 9. 10. 11. 2 breaths. We're gonna get up on our knees. Hands are on the hamstrings with glutes. If you can't do back extensions, just rock backwards on your knees. If you can bend back, go ahead and come forward more. Up to 11. When you're done, take 2 breaths. And we're gonna sit down. Hands are usually by the hips. They can be behind you if you need them there. We're doing and do the table, so you can put the soles of your feet on the floor and do 1. Or you can extend in the regular version, and that's 2. 3. Again, do as many as yours. Good for you this morning. That's 5. 8. 9. And 11. This morning or this evening, if you're somewhere, it's evening. Your best. We're going to turn around. In the modified version, your tabletop position, and you don't have the dogs in front of you. And we're going to go from tabletop to Cobra. But in the unmodified version, down dog to up dog. And 2. 3. 9. 10.
And 11, yikes. We're gonna cross our legs. You gotta come over here. You can't stand like this. Over here. Over here. Over here. Sit. 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 All right. Cross your legs however you feel comfortable this morning. We're gonna rotate 6 times in one direction, 5 in the other. Sit. Sit. You can do this too. Sit. Sit. And in the middle of the last round, we're gonna stretch out in front and do some box breathing. 4 in, 4 hold, 4 out, 4 hold. Then we're gonna do it over the left knee, then over the right knee. And check back in. When you're rotating, you can do it sitting up or bending down. Oh, jump up. You can't stay there. Oh, yeah. One. Two. Six going the other way. 1. And stretching out. 4 in, 4 hold, 4 out, 4 hold. Over the left knee, same thing. And then the right knee. Come on up. Switch the position of the leg. What was on top goes below, what was in front goes behind. We're gonna start in the opposite direction when we did the last time and do 6 that way and then 5 the other way, and then you keep the 3 rounds about screaming. Jump up, come on. Come on. Come on. 1. Five times the other way. Pausing to stretch out in the middle of the 5th round. 3. 4. Stretching out. Box breath. Over the right knee, box breath. And the left. Come on up. Stop behind. Yeah, okay. See you Monday.